Hello children, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to start with one very interesting topic. What is time? So children, we all know time is very precious. Our teachers, parents always teaches us to value the time. By rightly managing the time, you can achieve goals of your life. So children, do you know in ancient times when there was no watches and clocks, today though we have watches, we have clock in the phone also, we can see time like in everywhere. But do you know in ancient time how people get to know what is the time? Have you ever wondered how they used to wake up? Because there were no alarm, there were no watches. They wake up, they have their all activities and they sleep at the night without even having the knowledge of time. They do not have the knowledge of what exact time it is. Children, that time people used to consider sun as a reference. How? Sun rises in the morning every morning. So how they consider, if the sun rises, then it's the morning. They start their activities. They wake up as the sun rises. It's light all over. They wakes up and have their breakfast and go to school, to their work and start their day. So children, how they do get to know that it's noon or it's the midday of the day? Morning is over when sun is high at the sky at 12. They think that yes, now it is a midday, we should all have a lunch and half day has passed on. Similarly, children, when the sun sets in the evening, it's all dark all over. So they consider, yes, now it's night. We should have dinner and get back to sleep. So children, you have seen how the Asian people used to get idea and do their activities, and at night they have their dinner, sleep and all the activities. Children, similarly, we all have fixed activities at fixed time. Like we wake up in the morning. Do we wake up at 12 or 2 or 3? Some children do, but not all. So it is always said, na, wake up early in the morning. So we have a fixed activity, like we wake up in the morning, have our breakfast, and in the midday we have our lunch. Evening में हम study करते हैं, snacks खाते हैं, और रात को हम खाना खाते हैं, dinner करते हैं और फिर सो जाते हैं. That is how our day ends. So children, you have seen Asian people के पास तो कोई source of knowing the time नहीं था, watches नहीं थी, clocks नहीं थी. But today we all have certain instrument that tells us the exact time of the day. कौन-कौन से हैं? Yes, so let's begin with clocks and watches. Children, अब आपने clock तो हम सबके घर में होती है, watches वगैरह हमने देखी है. क्या होता है? It has 12 numbers, 3 hands, एक small hand होता है, एक bigger hand होता है उसका, और एक biggest होता है. चाहे उसको हम hand भी बोल सकते हैं, arm of the clock भी बोल सकते हैं. तो क्या होता है? As the day passes by, it hands move from one number to another. इसलिए तो हम बोलते हैं कि 10 बज गए, 11 बज गए, 12 बज गए, 1 बज गया. So this is how we get to know what time it is. So children, जो हमारा सबसे smallest arm होता है clock के अंदर या hand होता है, वो क्या बताता है हमें? It tells us the hour. जैसे हम बोलते हैं कि 10 o'clock हो गया, 11 o'clock हो गया, क्योंकि वो क्या होता है? The smallest hand points towards the 10, 11, 12, 1 or whatever the number from 1 to 12. And the bigger arm क्या बताता है? It tells how many minutes in that hour. जैसे हम बोलते हैं कि if the smallest arm is at 10 और bigger arm is at 12, तो कितने बज रहे हैं? It's 10 o'clock. Similarly, जो biggest arm होती है या hand होता है, वो क्या बताता है? It tells us the second. Somewhere हमारे पास जो watches होती हैं, जो हम पहनते हैं, उसमें क्या होता है? hour भी दिखता है, minutes भी दिखता है, seconds भी दिखता है. So we can tell easily. हमारे watches में भी हम देखते हैं. Yes. So by this we can know the time. Now children, let me tell you how many hours in a day. कितने hours होते हैं दिन में? 24 hours. And how many minutes in 1 hour? 60 minutes. And how many seconds in 1 minute? Yes, 60 seconds. So always remember these things. Now children, let's start with new topic, days and month. So children, मैंने आपको बताया एक दिन में 24 hours होते हैं, but how many days are there in 1 week? जब हम बोलते हैं कि 1 week, yes, there are 7 days in a week. कौन कौन से days होते हैं? There is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So we have 7 days in a week. And now if I talk about month, so how many days are there in a month? Either 30 or 31. Some months have 30 days and some months have 31 days. So how many months are there in a year? 12 months. I hope you all know all the months from January to December. Yes. So children, if I ask you how many days are there in a year and how many weeks are there in a year? So there are 52 weeks in a year and 12 months. And how many days? Either 365 or 366 days. Why it is so? Why it is not fixed? Because once in 4 years, there is a leap year. In that, February में या तो 28 days होंगे and leap year जो एक बार आता है 4 years में, वो उसमें कितने होते हैं February में? 29 days. That is why it is either 365 days or 366 days. Now children, comes the next topic, calendar. Children, calendar आप लोगों ने सबने देखा होगा, अपने घरों में देखा होगा. Even your phones has calendars. क्या होता है? It is like a chart which has all the months, days, weeks of a year. एक combined form होती है. उसके through क्यों वो useful होता है? Why calendar is essential? It has the special holidays marked. We can plan anything. Suppose there are 4 consecutive holidays in a month. It is May. The 4 consecutive holidays are in December. Through a calendar, I can easily see all the things and plan accordingly. So calendars are very useful. The special birthdays, holidays. आप लोग देखते हो ना summer vacation कब से कब तक है in the calendar? So yes, calendars are very, very useful. So children, through this chapter, we have learned about time, how Asian people used to see the time, and how we today, we are with all the facilities, we have watches and clocks, so how we see the time through it. We also studied about the calendar, days, months. These things are very, very important. We must all know about these things. These are related to our day-to-day life. So children, I hope you understood this topic very well. With this is the end. Thank you.